Genius doesn't know who I am, but I still want to explain what cities means to you. So I'm taking matters into my own hands. The city is mentioned. There's a setting around you in a song or in a play, or if you think of your favorite TV show, there's a very palpable sense of like what it's like to be in a city and potentially escaping where you're at right now to go move somewhere else and be someone different in that city surrounded by all those other people is something that's very romantic and idealized, especially for me.
Hate to say I'm a romantic, but it's 1 a.m. and I'm manic again.
I think that I try to be a practical, pragmatic person, but when you're, having a downward spiral at 1 a.m. and you're letting all those emotions rise, I think it's easy to kind of romanticize where you're at. And the narrator at the beginning is starting to call out those feelings.
Echoes of jealousy weighing me down in my room. Let it consume.
The line "echoes of jealousy weighing me down in my room" really is a direct reference to me finishing the second season of Phoebe Waller-Bridge's Fleabag. I just watched it really all at once, late at night, and I was just so jealous and so in awe of her talent that I really just, was brought to tears, not in a good place mentally. Really wanted to have her talent and I really resonated with her main character. So that's where that came from directly.
Oh, it's unclear why I'm unhappy here.
The first pre-chorus, the narrator in the song doesn't know why she's unhappy, and I think she hasn't discovered that she's romanticized this idea of moving away to reinvent herself, and she's still questioning, and later on that changes.
These are the cities they write songs about, postcards, poetry too, and I thought if I moved to this city, all of my dreams would come true. Thought all of my dreams would come true.
It's an awakening for the narrator for the very first time, calling out those feelings of maybe that this is the one thing, like if I move, I'll be able to be someone else, my life will be put together. And I think the narrator is coming to terms with that in the chorus.
I've given each stranger a story, but my tea's cold, no glory again. Flashes of emptiness surge, I go pay the bill, keep my head still.
For me, it's very much like I was alone in the city, and it's a very weird experience not having that many friends or that many connections, and you're trying to be out in the world with other people, even if you don't know them. And I think that experience was definitely felt and written into the story just based on where I was at after moving.
Oh, it's unclear what I should do from here. Oh.
The narrator's now saying, I don't know what I should do from here. There's that moment of recognition that things haven't changed, or if they have, it's not as dramatic as they thought. So there's a little evolution of the storytelling there, I think.
These are the cities they write songs about, postcards and poetry too. And I thought if I moved to this city, all of my dreams would come true.
It's not really a bridge, just like the chorus repeated with all the instrumentals brought down. But I think that's also symbolic of that narrative of that is the point where you're truly realizing that it's not what you thought it was going to be. And that really nicely sets up the build towards the end adjusted chorus.
Don't stand on 16 and 30, their tears streaming down my face. All I can say is one mantra, someone please get me out of this place. Someone please get me out of this place.
The structure of the city's universe, this is more of a nighttime dusk scene in my head where the narrator's on that street corner, tears streaming down her face. It's starting to get dark again. And the narrator's really realizing, I want to get out of this place. It's all I want to do. And so the ending was written as a nod to Little Shop of Horrors, Skid Row. Show me how and I will, I'll get out of here.
Someone please get me out of this, please get me out, please get me out of this place. I thought all of my dreams would come, all of my dreams would come, all of my dreams would come true. Someone please get me out of this place.
And they kind of keep repeating that refrain throughout the end as they want to get out of Skid Row. So taking that musical theater influence and putting it in here, I wanted those overlapping feelings of these are the cities, but please get me out of this place. So the narrator's really, at this point, kind of back to that manic state from the beginning. Maybe now it's progressed into night, it's 1 a.m. again or something like that. And they want to leave. And so the narrator recognizes what they're doing, but also they want to continue on with the cycle. They want to get out of this place and they want to move somewhere new, even though they know it's not going to change them.
Thank you for watching my Genius Lyrics Breakdown. Cities is streaming now on all platforms.
I mean, I wrote a whole song about it, but still I find myself thinking, like, especially in this pandemic, let's go. Get me out of this place.